You guys are the reason I am back on the mat today, bringing you version 2 of the lymphatic drainage. You loved my last workout, and the amount of positive comments telling me how much it has changed your life is incredible for me as the creator to hear. But why it works so well is not only because we are activating your cell perfusion, your full circulation, and also your lymphatic drainage, getting rid of your toxins, but we're also activating your brain. We are switching on many different components of that brain. And when the brain feels happy and it's activated and it's saturated and it's stimulated and it's working well, you're going to feel amazing physically and emotionally. So today I'm bringing you a neuro lymphatic workout, which is that brain-based circulation lymphatic drainage workout, and you're hopefully going to feel just as amazing this time around. All right, let's get into it. We're going to start obviously at the top here because that's where your entire lymphatic system drains into, the left collarbone. So we need a lot of movement through that collarbone region, through the neck and through the upper thoracic and shoulders. We're going to start with our hands, imagining they are on 2 taps. You're going to turn the taps all the way off, pushing the shoulders forward and then all the way back on. So it's a rotation through the top of the shoulders, getting a lot of squeeze and pressure happening through that collarbone, pushing blood flow up the thoracic outlet to the brain. Good, we're going to do that a few times and then add in some variation here with a few more movements. You're going to feel muscle kick in straight away as soon as you do that, because anytime you rotate a joint, you're going to get a bit of torque, pulling the muscle off the bone. You're going to turn the tap off and then on, bring the hands behind the head. Push the head back slightly. Then it's thumb facing up, thumb facing down. Bring your hands behind your body, resting on your lower lumbar here. From this position, I want you to elevate your collarbones twice for me. Boom, boom. And you're going to get a big squeeze and flush of pump straight up to the brain when we do that. And we're going to repeat that whole sequence. We turn the taps off, on, behind the head. Thumbs facing up, thumbs facing down, behind the back. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. Off, on, behind the head. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Behind the body, squeeze and squeeze. Beautiful. Let's do that 2 more rounds through. Rotate, rotate. Behind the head, thumbs up, thumbs down, behind the back. Elevate those collarbones. Times 2. 1 more round. Rotate, rotate. Behind the head, thumbs up, thumbs down, behind the body. We're going to stay here and start elevating those collarbones and scapulars a few more times. Can you feel that whoosh, that kind of pump that's happening up through here? I don't know if you can hear that, but I hear like a blood pumping up to my brain. I love it. Good. This is called a camshaft, a great one to do just to get some freedom in neck and upper back. You're going to look left for me and then right as we do a elevation through that scapula. So boom, 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 boom. You might hear a bit of grinding through the neck. That's okay. Working that range of motion in the head, pumping and squeezing that lymph, all in that upper part of the body. The vacuum cleaner is on. We're ready to go, ready to clean. 3, 2, 1. Relax there for me. Now we're going to start to add in some neck movement and visual stimulation. Vision is one of the most important things in the entire body. When we activate the vision, we're going to switch on many parts of the brain, but we're also going to activate all of our central nervous system. All the nerves, all the neurons, everything's going to fire and wire a little bit better. So pause this video and grab a ball or a sock. If you don't have a ball, get a sock, or you don't need a sock if you have a ball. Off you go. Beautiful. If you have a ball, you can use that. If you don't have a ball, you can turn a sock into a ball by just folding that sock into a little ball. I'm going to use my actual ball, but there you go. That's your ball at home. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to grab the ball in my right hand and I'm going to throw it over my left shoulder and then spin and turn, grabbing it or catching it with my left hand, and then vice versa. Left goes to right. Right goes to left. Left goes to right. Now you'll see what you're doing here. You have to follow the ball with your vision. So you're exercising your eye muscles. Your eyes have big muscles around them. And if we don't activate those, we don't get the performance we want out of our movement of our body. This is why some people can get a little bit dizzy when we did the other one, because vision and balance is such a big input into the brain. So if this makes you a little bit woozy, just do one, get your equilibrium, make sure you're okay before going again, okay? You don't want to steer away from something that makes you dizzy, you just want to do less is more. So maybe you do 3, you wait, you breathe, do another 3 instead of continually doing it like I am here. But you'll notice the neck is moving, you're getting great squeeze and flow through that neck. Great way to drain all of the lymph that sits under the ear and through the neck down to the collarbone. Good. Let's do this for another 10 seconds if you're not too woozy. Beautiful. That's why I love working with tennis balls, because your vision kicks in. Anytime you move your neck, you're also stimulating your vestibular, which is that balance center, and those two things have to work together. So if they don't want to work together, that's where it'll give you a signal of feeling a bit dizzy. Good. 3, 2, 1. Oh, damn it. Relax there. All right, we're then going to start to rotate through the belly. Remember, you've got more lymph in the belly than anywhere else in the entire body. So we've got to get a little bit of squeeze and flow happening through that belly. There's 3 ways you can activate the lymph in your stomach. Breathing, because your diaphragm sits there. Stimulation, which we'll do in a bit. Or twisting, which is kind of like squeezing out a wet towel. So with the ball, you're going to take the ball in the right hand, turn all the way around, then move it over to the left hand. That left hand is going to come underneath your leg to give it back to the right hand. And then you're going to do the opposite. So I'm going to go under, twist, under, twist, keeping my feet straight. So I'm getting a crunch and a squeeze and a turn and a weird movement happening through the belly here. Breathe deeply as you're doing that, because anytime you kind of twist and squeeze and then breathe, it's like getting a good wring out of that wet towel. Good. Now look what we're doing here as well. Look at my position here. Would I train or do anything in this position? Not really, but it's activating my knee in an internal rotation. I'm getting a bit of a strange movement pattern here. So any kind of strange movement is going to give you a bigger predictability and map in the brain and switch on more neurons and make you feel great. So more complex, unique movement is the way we can switch on more lights in the brain. Good, big breaths. Who can feel that in their knees and their hips, doing a lot of weird twisting and talking? Good. Let's go 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax there. Let's rotate those hips for me. We did this in the last session. Big circles in the hip is going to help pump and flush anything from there down. Get rid of that ball now. So your lymphatic system, you've got a big area here called your cisterna and then your aorta comes down to the belly button. It splits and it goes to the femoral. And then the femoral starts pumping blood down to everything down there. You know, feet, knees, hips. Reverse the other way for me. So if you've got sore knees, sore hips, sore feet, plantar fasciitis, all those sorts of things, we want to make sure the circulation is happening from here down. Good. Circles will do that for you. We're going to go a little bit harder here because the brain loves hard movement. You're going to imagine that you've got a pen stuck up your butt. Yep, that'll do it. And then you're going to give me a figure of 8 or an infinity shape through those hips. Rotating round and round. Do your pants up. Ooh. Good. And then, now you've got that underway, can you reverse it? That's where that complexity comes in. That's where the receptionist in your brain is like, whoa, we have to change everything now. And that's where more neurons will kick in and make you feel better. Good. Nice rotations through those hips. Beautiful. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now we're going to add in some stimulation. So stimulation is the 3rd most important thing in your brain. Vision, 1. Balance, 2. Stimulation, 3. So we're going to start to stimulate through the belly to get some heat through here, through the groin and through the back of the knees. 3 big zones for lymph drainage. What I want you to do, hands on the butt. You're going to use your hands to stimulate the skin all the way down to the knees. Tap 3 times at the knees. Come down to the inner ankle. Tap 3 times. Rub your hands up your skin, all the way to your hips, to your groin. Tap 3 times, and then you're going to start tapping everywhere over the belly as you twist and turn. Breathing deeply. We'll do that one for about 5 seconds on the belly, and then repeat those movements again. So, stimulation. Down to knees. Down to feet. Up to groin. Belly. You want as much heat as you can get in that belly, because heat means you're getting more circulation to that region. And again, down to the knees, down to the feet, up to the groin, belly. Everywhere, all over the belly, the ovaries, down low. Good. 2 more times. Down, back and knees, feet or inner ankles, up to groin, belly. Breathe. Can you feel that heat starting to occur? 1 more time. Knees, feet, groin, belly. Love it. Good. Relax there. Start doing some calf raises for me. Now, your calf muscles, so important in your lymphatic drainage, because your calves are the only muscle in the body that pumps blood back to the heart, right? That's why we can get edema, or we pull fluid down at the ankles if the calves aren't doing their job, if they're kind of weak. So we want to make sure that that has a pumping action. They've got a job to do, which is flowing back to the heart. So any sort of calf raises throughout the day is going to help full circulation everywhere. Good. Stay on top of the toes. Can you walk around on your toes? Make sure those calves are really clenched and working well. Good. That's also going to help strengthen the feet. Then can we go to the heels? That can help with sciatic issues, sciatic pain. Beautiful. Come back to the center. Then we're going to start to bounce. Little flushes, little bounces. Now, remember the first move we did when we elevated our collarbones here? We're going to do that as we bounce. Imagine you're sort of pumping 2 things beside you here. Use that breath. Now I'm going to turn my upper body to the right as I do it. Good. And then to the left. To the right. And to the left. Do that 1 more time. Right. And left. And then from here back to the center, you're going to twist like we did last time. Nice big flow and twist through that whole body. Can we start tapping groin here? Belly. Good. Turn and hit the shoulder blades. The collarbones. Good. I won't hit this side because we've got my microphone. Hit, 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 and then swing it out. Swing, swing, swing. Then we're going to finish with some stimulation in a totally different way. We're going to add some light touch. So stimulation comes in a varying degrees. It comes with light, cold, hot, vibration, scratch, hard. We're going to go little fingers, little fairy fingers. And we're going to start at our feet. So you're going to bend over and you're going to tap all of your toes, inner foot, up the ankle, around the shins, the calf muscles, little tiny pitter-patters. The knees, give the knees a good little rub over. Good. Straighten the legs out. Can you move your knees? They should be nice and mobile. The kneecaps should be sitting in fluid. They shouldn't be stuck. You should be able to just move them around. Good. Little taps behind the legs, inner thighs. Give your butt a nice little whack, little taps through the belly. Come up to the sternum. The sternum is an important one for your lymphatic system. If you've got puffiness on the sternum, you know you're probably going to have some gut issues. So sternum's a really, really important one. Collarbones, obviously, as well, because that's where the lymph drains. Arms, little pitter-patters, fingers. I mean, your skin's the biggest organ in your entire body. We're connecting the brain to one of the biggest organs. You connect your brain to the biggest organ in the body, you're going to start to feel pretty good. Behind the back of the skull, top of the head, ears, jaw, front of face, little pitter-patters. All that good sensation is just going to have the brain going, oh, wow, why are you tantalizing me so much today? Neck, relax there for me. Take a big breath in and out. Can you feel that zinging? Can you feel that energy? Can you feel that circulation? Can you feel your brain alive and activated? It's done so many things. Circulation, cell perfusion, lymphatic drainage, getting rid of your toxins, lighting up more areas and components of your neural nerves, your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. This thing up here is having a party right now, and your body will feel the same. It'll feel amazing. So as always, please leave your comments below. Let me know how you go, and I'll see you next time.